Hello, and welcome to Homer for October 26, 2024. Very exciting passage today in which we see some hand-to-hand combat. Priamides menepe tameson sakosu taseduri, urerex in kalkos enegnam te doheaichme, aias das piranux in epalmenos he de diapro, Elutheren keie stufelix edemin memaota, tmeren auken epeth emelandane kekien haima, alud hos apelege maces coludaios Hector, alana ca samenos lithon hele tokeri pakeie, keimenon en pedioi melanatre cunte megante, toi balanaian toste non socosepta boeion, messon epom phalion perieke sindare calcos, deuteros altai jas polumes dona la anaeras, cepiti nesas eperes de hina pelethron, eiso aspideax ebalon buloe dei petroi, blapse de hoi pilagunato Dios ex atanuste, aspidi en crimtes ton daips horos en Apollon. All right. So the son of Priam thus struck out his spear into the middle of the shield, but it did not break the bronze, but rather it was forced aside. The tip was forced aside, dashed aside. And then Ajax, springing forth, struck as well, and his went right through. His spear went right through, and it stopped him from approaching, him being Hector, I assume. Memota, I like this verb. So in a cutting way, it arrived to the neck. So it cut his neck, and the black blood spilled out. But even with this happening, the head-shining Hector did not cease, alud hos, this having happened. He did not cease from his desire from battle, baking here. But rather, what is this? It's like turning about, forcing back, making to recoil. He seized a stone in his hand. It's a rugged stone, I believe, a thick stone, a stout stone, which is lying on the field of battle. It's black, and it is very large. It's jagged. And great, very large. This he cast at Ajax's fearful seven-hided sword, or shield rather, and he hit said shield in the middle on the navel, and periekes, and what is this? Yes, and it echoes, periecho, and it echoed all around after it struck the bronze. But secondly, Ajax himself found a much larger stone and lifted it up, and spinning it around, he sent it off, cast it in its deadly way, in its unstoppable way, right? Such an unstoppable way, immeasurable way, right? So that it went forward and struck Ajax, this millstone-like stone, went forward and struck, right? And it struck him, and what is this? Yeah, so to where, basically, what is this? I guess so that he was on his knees. Beat down Hector's knees, yes. Blapside hoi pilagunate. I wonder what pila is, right? Beloved knees. Beloved knees. I wonder what the idea is there. Anyway, so, and then, after this, he's lying on his back, huptios, he's stretched out, on his back, under his shield, I assume, yeah, with his shield brought close to him. But nonetheless, tonde, Apollo immediately raises him back up. Okay, this is a nice little, this follows up on the passage we did last time, which was about, sort of Homer upping the ante, right? So you have another parallel action here. Really beautiful parallel constructions here in Book 7 as this epic fight unfolds. Where, yeah, so the son of Priam, he jumps forth and, he does his spear action, right? But it doesn't really do anything. We have much more time, so we have two lines of Priam spearing, and then we have, and then we have, 4 lines of Ajax spearing, right? And then this Al brings in the stone, right? Then we have 4 lines of stone throwing on behalf of Hector. Very good of him to still be casting stones, even though his neck is hurt. And then we have this, this secondly, right? Then we have another, 4.5 lines of, Ajax casting the stone, casting his much larger stone. Once again, Homer always upping the ante here. This unstoppably large, immeasurably large stone, such as it's a millstone, right? I mean, millstones are really big. They're used to grind things up on like an industrial scale, I guess back then, kind of industrial scale. And then we sort of have the denouement here, right, with the, falls to his knees, right? His shield is on top of him. This is ordinarily when, you would be dead, right? But instead, Apollo finds a way to bring him back. And, I just think that's a sort of... Then we get into the, the following passage, which is sort of, the captains rush forth, I think. And, maybe the fight has been getting dirty, maybe it hasn't, but, just like a really vivid passage of the battle scene in this, this sequence of spear toss, and then fighting in person like the lions, and then this third one, which is the spear toss again, right, leading to the stone throwing. It's like they backed off again so that they could find a stone after they were fighting like lions, right? Anyway, such a beautiful passage. And there's one final thing I wanted to mention. This musical idea of like, you hit it in the navel and, then it like rings all the way out, right? We love these musical words, right? Ring all around. Periejo. And then, it's just like, it's nice to think of, it's kind of war music here, right? I guess, you could get quite geometric about, the rocks and the sounds the rocks make, but we'll leave that to the Ionians. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.